Hello and welcome to the second edition of Byrne Spring Buzz, your weekly insight to all the latest gossip of the Spring Racing Carnival with the Herald Sun's confidential editor, Fiona Byrne. Good afternoon, Fiona. How are you going?
Beck, I'm fabulous.
Fantastic. Now, looking back at the BMW Caulfield Cup on Saturday, a lot of celebrities braved the weather to get out there. Tell us about who was there.
The conditions were a little bit challenging, I have to say, but there were plenty of people out there having a great time, including Megan Gale, who really was the fashion queen of the day. She looked absolutely stunning in the most extraordinary Alex Perry nude dress. It was certainly a brave choice considering the muddy conditions out there at Caulfield, but she just looked stunning. She was out there accompanied by her boyfriend Andy Lee. Also, Andy Lee's partner in Radio Crimes, Hamish Blake, was there with his girlfriend Zoe Foster, and they were holding court in the David Jones marquee on course.
Now, over in the BMW marquee and the Pegasus marquee, there are a couple of other names out there?
Yes, I bumped into the ever-charming Katrina Roundtree over at the BMW marquee. She was one of the few people at the track who was not daunted by the rather unpleasant weather conditions. She's halfway through her second pregnancy. She looked absolutely amazing, and she was saying that she's as happy as pig in mud. That was her quote about being on the course during the day, because she's married to a farmer, and of course her husband was absolutely thrilled with the rain that we were getting.
And who else was spotted out there?
Top Gear Australia host Shane Jacobson was among the guests at the Pegasus Lounge. He was looking for winners all day, and also he was speaking about the fact he's now been named the host of the AFI Awards, so he's got an extremely busy few weeks coming up. Another person I had a quick chat to was Andrew Lees, and he was joined in the Pegasus marquee by underbelly star Les Hill. Les was enjoying a couple of beers at the day. He actually has his own wine label, which I didn't realise, and he was speaking about how he's, in his spare time, a very enthusiastic wine maker and wine drinker, but when it came to the races, he was enjoying a couple of beers.
Now, this week, of course, is all about the Tatts Cox Plate, and we've got the David Jones Fashion Lunch happening on Friday. Now, I hear there's going to be a special performance.
Yes, the ladies will be having a fantastic time. Brian McFadden is going to be flying in from Los Angeles to be performing at the event. It's a fantastic lunch. I have to say, there's usually about 1,000 ladies who turn up, and they just have a marvellous champagne afternoon at Moonee Valley in a celebrity room. Also, the lunch is going to be hosted by Katrina Roundtree and Jules Lund, and Jules is always great fun. He will certainly keep the ladies entertained.
And then, of course, we have the actual day itself, the Tatts Cox Plate at Moonee Valley on Saturday. What's happening there?
I can't wait for the Cox Plate. It's just going to be the most exciting race day with some amazing horses taking to the track. Off the track, we're looking to the fashion on the field event to be where the ladies are going to be gathering. Look out for Jacinta Campbell. She's the current Miss Universe Australia. She's going to be on course as the VIP fashion ambassador for the Cox Plate. She's certainly going to be one to look out for. She's a stunning young lady, and she'll be involved in all the fashions on the field activities.
Now, tell us a little bit more about the David Jones Fashions on the Field competition. It's always hotly contested. Who is going to be judging it?
It's going to be a fun day out there at the David Jones Fashions on the Field enclosure. Lillian Frank and Master Milliner Peter Jago are going to be on the judging panel, and they're certainly going to be casting expert eyes over the ladies and the gents taking part in the various competitions. Also, for celebrity spotters, keep your eyes peeled on the Sunline Suite. That's going to be the location where plenty of Channel 9 identities are going to be looking for winners on the day. And also, I hear that there's plenty of Collingwood footballers coming to the track to try their luck as well.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. I'm looking forward to it. That's all we have time for today. Make sure you join us next week for another edition of Byrne Spring Buzz.